You little creep. You were crazier than I thought. Well, tough luck, CD. I'm not getting hung for this one.
Any news on Delia?
Nada.
How'd the tickets go over?
She's out of her mind. They both are.
Is,
Jack.
I understand that you're, going somewhere?
Thank you for the trip. But you shouldn't have, none of you. You've all got your own babes and bills and vacations to be worrying about. But nevertheless, it's a grand treat.
Well, you know that Mary and Frank and Pat dreamed it up, but I did say it was a terrific idea. I'm sorry I missed the presentation.
Oh, they were terrible, the lot of them. Oh, they were worse than usual.
For about 5 minutes there, Jack, they had her believing they were giving her a pet alligator.
No, but for one wild moment I thought it might be a snake. Who else has to put up with such nonsense on Mother's Day?
You love it.
You're right. I do.
Jack, we're looking forward to the trip. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, where were you? You missed the party.
I was working. I had the idea that Frank might be the exception to the rule, so I'm putting together a piece on the decline of the Irish American in New York City politics.
Decline, says who?
Says statistics.
Jack,
Wait a minute.
why don't I show you the brochure on this mad adventure that you people are sending us on? We're going to dance our shoes off all night long and sleep each morning till noon.
Exactly as it should be.
Statistics?
Nah, don't. He wasn't being argumentative.
Of course. Finelli argumentative, it never happened. I must have
stop.
been dreaming.
Roger looks like he's been hit by a truck.
Hi, Chang. No?
No, not a trace anymore.
Hey, you look like you could use a drink. Come on over to the bar.
Yeah, I could. You might have to carry me home, though, Johnny. Hi, Mary.
Hi.
Hi, Jack. Maeve. Listen, I'm sorry that I keep turning up this way, but truth is I need some encouragement.
Oh, don't be foolish. You're more than welcome. We're very grateful for what you're doing. Things aren't going so well?
They're going nowhere.
I keep thinking she couldn't have wandered very far.
Listen, the bank manager called Bob. It seems that Delia withdrew somewhere over $6,000 from her account and left the bank with it stuffed in her pocketbook.
Oh, dear heaven.
They've called the airlines, they've called the bus stations, the terminals, but I'm afraid it won't do any good.
She could be anywhere by now.
Somebody could have wrapped her over the head and taken her purse.
Spend most of the morning walking around the neighborhood and riding the car with Bob. He's out with the detectives right now.
What detectives?
Well, Ray Woodard hired some private detectives to work with the police. She's worried about what the publicity could mean to Frank.
Well, I was planning a story on the candidate's missing ex-wife. But I'll scrap it, Johnny. Sorry.
How are you managing things at the hospital, Roger?
I asked Clem to cover for me for today and tomorrow, but after that, Maeve,
Well, surely there's got to be a trace of it before tomorrow.
I hope so.
Look, I think you ought to go home and get some sleep.
Oh, well, look, Johnny, I've got to make some more calls. Luckily, I've got a friend over in emergency at Bellevue.
No, forget that. Will you please, Roger? Just go home, get some sleep, and let Roger and the detectives worry about the phone calls. Get that on your feet, man. Come on.
Johnny, listen, if I hear anything, I'll give you a call and vice versa, okay?
Thanks a lot.
Roger really cares for Dee.
Nice boy.
I wonder if she'll ever have a chance to understand that.
His old lady.
of style.
You're getting tired.
You wish.
I know.
You sure you want to do that?
I wouldn't have done it otherwise. Check.
Oh, well, that's clear, but it's hardly a problem.
Jillian. Check and mate.
Oh, stupid! Not tired, stupid. How did I miss that move?
The inevitable result of overconfidence.
Oh!
Or rampant aggression.
No, just thick. Ah, I can't believe that I didn't see that. I know exactly where I made my mistake.
I'll give you another chance if you like.
No. You see, I should have protected the bishop, let you keep that, and protected my corner over there.
Oh, I had it all sewn up 4 moves ago. You want the other chance?
No, not tonight.
Had enough, huh?
No, it's just that we couldn't finish another game before... It's just too late to start another game, that's all.
Soon?
Oh, you bet. Are you kidding? You sitting there exuding superiority?
No, not at all. Look, you won one, I won one. It's a draw.
But I'm better.
You are an excellent chess player, with a more unorthodox style than I remember.
But you thought I was coming on a little hard, huh? Uh-huh. Well, never mind. It is a very good way to let off healthy steam and anger. And I'm going to get you next time, Seneca.
I'm at your disposal. Who were you mad at?
You had to ask that question, didn't you?
Well, if it was Frank, you wouldn't tell me, but then I'd know it was Frank anyway.
It wasn't Frank. So happens that some reporters came into Ryan's tonight to record Mother's Day celebration for the voting mothers of New York State. And Edmund and I had to duck out quickly. But first I had to listen to a lecture from Ray. That's why I was mad. That situation makes me mad. But now, I'm fine.
Good. I wonder if Ray ever gets on Frank's nerves.
Seneca, I do not want to discuss Frank, even obliquely.
Of course. Want to discuss Ray?
Now, you stop that.
All right. Tell me, when are you going to teach Edmund chess?
Oh, as soon as possible. I just thought I'd let him clear through nursery school first.
Well, he could learn the names of the pieces.
Yeah, he probably could. His vocabulary is growing in leaps and bounds. He has finally made the distinction between cat and dog, and he gets it right every time. Only I had him in the park yesterday, and he saw a squirrel and called it a cat. But he was so delighted I couldn't argue with him.
Hey, listen, do you think, well, would it be possible for me to take Edmund for a walk some afternoon? I mean, that is, if someone doesn't have a prior claim on his time, of course. Well, look, if that's a problem, then maybe I could rendezvous with Miriam at the playground for 15 minutes or so. Hey, it's been months. I've only had, like, a brief glimpse of him.
I think that's possible.
Oh, good. I like that. Hey, I better get on my way.
Yeah, probably. And thank you for the games.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you for the barrette. So beautiful. Hi there.
You might mention I could use a little more patience with Jack.
Uh-huh. The subject, my dear, has already been broached, but you might mention it yourself, you know.
Well, I notice over the years you get the better results. But what happened tonight with Julian and Edmund?
Oh, I felt so bad about that. Ray whisked the two of them into the kitchen. As soon as the photographer showed up, and then Ray told me later that Julian slipped out the front door. Oh, it's a difficult situation, darling. I'd better call Jill in the morning.
Well, before you turn out your light, take a look at this.
Oh, Siobhan. Do I really want to read it?
Well, it's very mild.
She sounds downright subdued.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Should a mother be reassured when a daughter writes her of her intention of being a model prisoner in a Seattle jail?
At least she's not leading the hunger strike.
No mention of coming home.
Well, one thing at a time. Let her get out of that place first. Oh, look at that. That's new, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Kathleen and Art for Mother's Day. Isn't it pretty?
It's very pretty. And so is the lady who's wearing it.
Blarney. There we go.
Well, now, tell me what you think about the cruise. Huh?
Oh, I think we have splendid, generous children anybody could wish for. Yeah. But, darling, they really can't afford it. They can't, you know.
Can't afford it. They want you to have it, so stop thinking like that.
7 whole days to ourselves. I can't believe it. Can you believe it?
Hardly. No, we haven't had 7 days alone without a child or a grandchild around since Frank was born.
I know.
What are we going to do with all the time?
Oh, I can think of a thing or two.
Oh, you can. When was the last time we made love in the morning?
In the morning. Oh, John.
Damn if I can remember.
I think I can.
When?
It was when Frank was counselor at CYO camp. No, I'm not, this is serious. Kathleen and Mary had gone away for the weekend to New Jersey with the Frawleys. I can't remember where Patrick was. Oh, yes, I do. He'd gone fishing with Ed Coleridge. Siobhan was home. And you'll have to stay up late to watch the King Kong, I think it was, on the Late Late movie. So she slept late, till noon, I think. And I remember you saying that it was the first time in 18 years that one of us hadn't been in that kitchen before 9 a.m.
I remember. I remember.
Yeah.
7 whole days. I'm the luckiest man in the world.
You and I, we are, John. We are lucky people.
Average 9%.
But I'll let you...
Dr. 56 Hope.
Hi. Good evening, Dr. Bolak.
Senator?
I got away as soon as I could.
I knew you'd have to stay.
You may well wonder what I'm doing here,
But I'll let Jill tell you all about it. Good night.
Oh.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, Seneca. It was fun. Bye-bye. Hi.
I'm sorry that you and Edmund had to leave. I didn't know photographers were going to be there.
It's just one of those things, that's all.
No one told me you left until after the fact.
Well, there was no point in my lurking around upstairs. And our presence was obviously making Ray very uptight. Understandably so, of course, but I thought a quick exit was the best thing.
Well, how mad were you?
Not mad. Disappointed, frustrated.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't your fault.
What else?
Nothing that will improve with discussion.
Was it Ray?
Let alone Frank.
Oh, no, wait. If there was something that made you mad enough to come back here and get Seneca on the phone, I want to know what it was.
I beg your pardon, but I did not call Seneca. Seneca came to the door with a package that I assumed was for Edmund. It wound up being a Mother's Day gift for me.
Oh, terrific.
Terrific what?
I didn't get you a Mother's Day present.
I'm not your mother.
You're not Seneca's mother either. You're the mother of my son, and I don't like the idea of Dr. Bolak giving you presents, even if I forgot.
Look, I'm sorry that this is hurting your ego, but will you tell me why we're yelling at each other?
We're not yelling at each other. I'm trying to find out what Seneca was doing here.
Drinking cognac and playing chess.
Oh. Oh, so every time between now and November when the campaign, something comes up and I'm busy, do I have to figure that you and Bolak are up here drinking cognac and playing chess?
Would you prefer gin rummy?
Oh, come on, Jill.
Come on what? You telling me you're objecting to my friendship with Seneca?
Yes, you're damn right I'm objecting to it. You lived with that guy for months. You thought he was Edmund's father. Jill, he is still in love with you.
He is my friend. We have our differences and we argue. But we still value one another. And whether I live with you or I marry you, I still reserve the right to maintain whatever friendships I choose. Frank, Seneca is a friend. But you're the person that I love. You're the person that I want to share my entire life with. Either you trust that or you don't.
No. That's not what it's all about. You know I trust you. I trust you. I love you. I don't know. It just makes me mad. And I guess I wish I remembered to bring you a present.
Hey,
Can I make it up to you?
I certainly think you can try.
This
Phenomenal. It is DVD.
What's that?
Happy Mother's Day.
You are out of your mind.
On the contrary, it is the most brilliant present. It's genius.
Thank you.
Hey, you're supposed to open them, then say thank you.
What do I know? 1, 2, 3, 6, 10?
A very critical number. You will shortly understand.
Where do I begin?
Anywhere.
1634?
It's for me.
Oh. Happy Mother's Day.
Persevere.
Well, I've often said you look swell in blue. Are they all for you?
5 for me, 5 for you. Yours are all in different colors. Try that one.
Oh, I love it. But, I don't quite understand.
I saved you an extra week of not worrying about shirts for either one of us. The laundry.
Oh, Jack! How wonderful! What a marvelous present! Thank you.
Well, I figured that the toughest thing of working and wifing and mothering simultaneously has been the laundry. And if you'll forgive me, the shirts have been the least organized part of the laundry. So 5 dress shirts for me, that's more than a week. I usually only use 3 or 4.
And I can go on forever on 5 blouses. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It won't solve the problem, of course, but it'll help.
It really will. I have never, ever had 5 new blouses at once. Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely.
That's not all.
No? What else?
That's practical, but this is sentimental. Now, Ryan and I, we thought that you should have something special for your first Mother's Day. As a mother, I mean. So,
Oh.
let's see. Well. Now, Ryan really liked one that cost about 60 grand. Keep an eye on that kid. But this was his second choice.
Thank you both. I love you.
We love you.
What is it, darling? What is it?
Oh, John, I'm streaming.
Oh, there. Shh, quiet. Oh, it's all right, honey. It's all right.
Oh, John.
It's all right. What, sweetheart? What?
Celia. Oh,
What about her?
I'm terrified for her.
New Year's Day. Take a holiday from the holidays. SoapNet's bringing you a 10-hour private practice marathon. Catch the entire second season. The private practice marathon starts at 9 a.m. on New Year's Day, and it's only on SoapNet.